What is up, everybody? Radar here with another Savage Lands live stream. Uh, again, we are going to be looking at this new update. It's going to be a quick look. I don't have the bullet points in front of me right now, but we're going to go into some of the things that have been done, especially when it comes to things like warmth and the equipment you're wearing. We're going to go over that real fast, and some of the changes and buildable items that they have actually added. It will be quick but interesting, I think. This is a bit late. This is about 2 days or so after the update went live for this early access of Savage Lands. So keep in mind, this is early access. It is still in the works. Loading. Alright. We're in. So, first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up my inventory so you can get a look at that. I had messed around with this a day or so before this new update, and there's actually now some stats with the equipment, and that's probably the biggest change. And I took the time to build the wolf skin harness, which from what I can tell is something that gives the most warmth. As you can see here in our little stats here, there's a durability, damage, and now we have a warmth, which I'm pretty sure wasn't in the last update, update 4. But now we have it in update 5 on the release build. You can generally access this stuff. You can opt into the beta version of the early access build for these newer updates and get it to mess around with it in advance of them actually releasing that update to the early access build. And so, as you see, different items, different warmth values. Right now, from what I can tell, the wolfskin set seems to give the most warmth of 20 for everything, I believe. So I'm trying to build that out. There's some more, not so difficult stuff like this. The studded chain head guard is warmth 3, so that's not great. Leather evidently does not keep you warm at all. So you really, if you're out to keep warm, Savage Wolfskin harness and the Savage Skin set basically is the way to go. I have noticed the difference with just the one piece, the chest piece. I have noticed that I am staying warmer quite a bit longer. My plan is to actually get the full set going and stay warm. It did not take me too long to build that harness in particular. I've had stockpiled a lot of goodies, and if you've watched my earlier videos, you would know that I had a bunch of stuff on the floor. So that being said, they made it easier to make these chests. As you can see now, I have 2 chests in here. I'm organizing my loot, all the stuff I've harvested. And actually, let me go ahead and pull that up. Another thing to keep in mind is now you are needing the coal to to craft certain items, and it will require the forge, of course, like most of these items did before. But now you actually need to have that coal. They did increase the amount of coal dropped. I think you can get them in stacks of 3 when you're hitting the rocks, so that's great. That being said, I think I'm down to 2 arrows, so I've been losing arrows, and I don't think I'm getting all my arrows back now, so I do need to go ahead and grab some flint. And, wrong chest. Alright. Because I'm going to need to make more. That being said, you see I combined a 3 stack into another 3 stack. And up there it is. Okay, now I have 5, and as you can see, the next overflow item is automatically put into another slot. I don't know if that's new or not, but from what I can remember, it is not new. You may also have noticed there's these giant rocks right here on the coastline. They weren't there before. They removed a lot of rocks that were in this area, and they placed these here. That being said, there is some bugs right now where the old original rocks are just invisible, and you can kind of just walk up and jump on top of them and kind of float in the air that way. The deer AI is a bit bugged, but you know, oh darn. They sometimes will not flee when you engage them with an arrow, or they're heavily delayed in fleeing. Oh, sheesh, that scared the crap out of me. That was my fur coat. As you actually have a pretty legitimate, like, you're not a floating pair of arms, which is always a great thing. I've never liked that idea. That concept is a bit dated and archaic. You should not be doing the floating arms thing. Like, I understand optimizing a game and stuff, but come on. Need to make a flint axe. There we go. Because we're going to need some more, most definitely going to need some more of the sticks to make more arrows later. But with that being said, before I get to hunting here, let me go ahead and pull up the build options here. So here's the usual suspects, but further down we have Banner of Conquest. Doesn't really do anything. Demonstrates your prowess in conquering the land. A warning to others, wooden crucifix. So not useful as well. And then there's the weapon rack. Surely that's useful. Currently right now is just a prop. And then you have the cage, which is also just a prop. So, especially for the cage, I kind of want that to be useful. The banner, I would like that to be some kind of way to claim land. You know? But, you know, currently, that is not a thing, and I don't know if it's going to be a thing. But it's nice that they added those things. Alright, that got me nothing. Now, supposedly also rebalance the harvesting. That being said, I am not getting anything off this rock. I feel like I've already harvested it. So we need to find another rock. But supposedly we can harvest these a bit faster. I hear some deer nearby. Yeah. Alright, so 2 hits gets us something, and all we're getting off this one is stone. So we're going to probably need to hit a bigger rock. So we're getting, every 2 hits we're getting something off that last one. This one seems to be 3 hits. And nothing but stone again, so we need to scale up to a bigger rock. And I see some right up ahead here. Whoop. Nice. Alright. Low quality ore. That being said, in this update you also can take low quality ore and improve the medium quality, and from medium quality you can make high, I believe. So you do need coal for that. And frankly, I feel like I'm getting less coal than ever before. I still wish they would go ahead and have specific nodes for certain items, but right now that doesn't seem to be a thing. Oh, here's some coal. Sweet. So, we're going to keep at this a little bit. I do need more coal. Not so much on the stones, but I guess I'll collect that and make a stone hut. Now I'm getting nothing but stone. So they may have rebalanced the drop of loot, but it's really hard to say. They don't really give too much of specifics on that in their patch notes. Alright, that one has been hit dry. I'm kind of hoping to find some more wolves. Oh! What is that? Alright, what I have noticed is I am better off hitting the wolves in close combat than using arrows. Usually takes about 5 arrows to take down the wolf, and it's generally right on top of you at that point. I wish hopefully they'll add different arrows that you can create, as well as different bows, which I'm sure they have that on their planner. It'd be a surprise if they didn't. Alright. So, let me go ahead and get the hammer back out. I'm going to switch it with the axe. I want to keep a weapon handy for melee. Same goes for skeletons. Do not use the bow on skeletons right now. It just does not pan out. I believe they are actually working on a magic system that will be a thing. That will be a thing at some point, so we'll see how that goes. I do need to build more pouches. I like to increase my carry load a bit more than what it is right now. Let me go ahead and eat and restore some warmth and hunger here. But you know, things are coming along. As far as I can tell, people are giving some pretty good feedback. There's always negative feedback in there. Not so constructive criticism, per se. But all in all, they're seeing the feedback, they're responding to the feedback, and by responding, I'm not meaning that they're doing everything that everybody's asking or requesting, but they seem to be, you know, responding to it. It's like, okay, yeah, we see that, we'll keep that in mind, or yes, that's a thing, we're looking into it, or no, we're not going to do that. Like, just giving a response to the community in and of itself is a good thing. Even better when it's a good, solid, understandable response. Thought I heard something. I feel like there's something out there. Huh. Now, I wish I could crouch. Aha, it was deer, that's what it was. But I still wish I could kind of crouch. I can hold control. It makes my guy walk. But I'm actually surprised they don't have a crouch in yet. Try to get a bit closer. I want to get 2 shots into this thing before it can run away. As you can see, that first hit, it did not respond to the fact that it's been hit. And so it just kind of just keeled over and died. Worn leather boots. Where did I pick that up from? Let's switch that out. Let's drop that. Grab that. If we don't need all this stone, we don't need the continents. Got a lot of skulls. I don't really need skulls. Those things are a dime a dozen now. Hold on to that. Drop flint. Grab the sinew. Alright, I'm gonna grab the leather boots. Okay, so my inventory's full, no point in running around here now. I do need to make another bag so I can expand my inventory. Alright, I hear a skeleton nearby, the little chain sound, which kind of makes no sense because you don't see chains on the skeleton. So maybe I'll submit a little note. We all should just submit a little note. Change the audio effect of the skulls, or just add chains to them so the audio makes sense. Either way, it's very eerie and creepy when you hear those guys creeping through the forest. Again, I like the audio. Audio's not bad. It's not like the most amazing audio ever, but it seems to blend in well with the environment. So, kudos to the development team with their audio design, I would say. Alright. Back to the old village. Run by one person. Still haven't yet to get my friends back in here. There was the first hour of discovery for them, and then they were kind of just done, which is unfortunate. At some point I'll try to get them back in here, but that will not be a thing this time around. Alright. So we have harvested, we've hit the rocks. There was actually a lot of different changes to the game, rebalancing of, the crafting requirements for a lot of items. I think they increased the storage on the chests and some of the bags as well, because it used to be quite a bit smaller. So I think the boar was supposed to only have like 6 slots. So as you can see, it's been increased to 10. That's going to be it for this bit of live streaming, and you can catch this video on YouTube, and I'm sure a good portion of people have at this point. I would ask you to follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to me on YouTube at Radar11X on all of those websites. So thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more Savage Lands, as well as other games when I get around to actually playing them.